What does pumping your earnings back into Etsy look like? How can you invest your money into your Etsy stores? So investing money into your Etsy stores can be for a numerous amount of things. The biggest thing really is stock. So if you have bulk stock, you use a third-party logistics company, a 3PL, or potentially your own warehouse. That's just essentially pumping it back into your Etsy store, right? You're pumping it back in. Stock requires a decent amount of capital, so this is a big part. It's a big part, right? The main reason really is just like pumping it back more into ads to gain your store more momentum, to just capitalize on the profit later. Because if you just have more sales and more reviews, you're going to get more sales and more reviews at a later date from organic. It's pretty much how Etsy works if you're following the correct kind of method. So if you just keep pumping it back in, then you are going to make more money at a later date. Yeah, you're going to make more money at a later date. So super simple, kind of basically how it works. There are other methods as well, things like Shopify. Like if you want to go down the Shopify route, this is going to cost you money to obviously test new products and stuff like this as well. And then also pumping it back in. Stores, they're not a big expense, but like a few $100 to actually get your store up and running. So pumping it back into your Etsy store and your Etsy business is just about creating more and more stores as well. Is jewelry still a good niche? Yes. I opened up a jewelry store last week. Can't open Revolut in my country, but currently using Wise for my first Etsy account. What do you recommend what I can use for the second store? I would still recommend, the only niche that I really recommend outside of Etsy Kings, obviously in Etsy Kings, which is my private course, we have a bunch of other niches, but outside of there, I don't really recommend any other niches apart from jewelry. If I use CJ tracking number, will Etsy be able to know it's being drop shipped? I mean, they will if they look at it, but like it's not really a problem, bro, don't worry.